Here we go. All right, I see the red live button, so I think that means we are live. Although technically what we're doing is we are streaming this to an unlisted account, so people aren't going to be able to see it until we're done with the broadcast, and then we share the link, and then we got it. But cool, it's looking like everything's working. I'm going to see if Alexis, if we can unmute this so that she can hear what's going on YouTube. So let's hop over into YouTube. Wow, so good. There's so much to learn about live streaming, and you guys are learning it, and I'm learning it as we go. Cool. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I am with my 6th graders, and this is 5th period, and I want to give a special shout out to our all virtual students. Some of you are technically in my 1st period class, but I am going to give you a shout out anyway. Hello, Ethan. How are you doing? Jordani, Sitlali, Hudson, Zach, and Abigail. How are you all doing, my all virtual students? I'm glad you're able to watch this live stream. Man, I've got so many things to tell you about today. The first one is this over here. Why don't you take a look at this? This is our 3D printer, and this is the Black Panther. That's the name of this particular 3D printer. And as you can see, we are 3D printing an apple right now, because as a teacher, every teacher should have an apple on their desk. It's just kind of the classic teacher thing to do. And one of my 8th grade students made this last year, and I decided, let's go ahead and print it. Now, just so you all know, 3D printing is something that we do in 7th and 8th grade. And part of the purpose of this live stream is it's meant to be a sales pitch for you guys to take my class in 7th grade and 8th grade if you want. Of course, you have lots of other great choices for your exploratories too. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what I do. So 3D printing is one of the things that I do. Another thing that I do, and this is even if you don't take the class, we have an after-school club called TSA. TSA is the Technology Student Association. And what that means in a normal year when we don't have COVID is we would have a club after school, kind of like the FFA. And you meet one day a week after school with all of your friends who are really into computers and woodworking and technology and rockets and drones and stuff like that. And we do all of that stuff, and it's not a class, it's a club. And they also have really fun competitions that you can go to where you can race your CO2 dragsters that we might make one of these. Yeah, we might make one of these if you take my class in 7th grade or 8th grade. And we might make one of these if you were able to join TSA. And right now, I would say don't join TSA because we can't, because we're not allowed to meet yet, because we got COVID. But I want you to stay in touch with me by email or just telling me in the hall. Tell me about if you want to join TSA, because later on in the year, it might happen, and then I would be able to meet with you all after school, and that would be a lot of fun. Look, here's the block of wood that this car came out of. Whoa, pretty cool. Blaine, you're going to want to stay on the tripod. You're so far away. What if I move over here? There, now you're ready. What if I move over here? Okay, now you're ready. This apple, by the way, this apple has been printing for the last 5 hours, maybe 4.5. It takes a long time for that 3D printer to work. By the way, here is my CO2 dragster that I'm working on right now. This is like the intermediate step between block of wood and car. Needs some wheels, it needs some paint, but we're getting there. Cool. Well, going back to the 3D printer, we were talking a minute ago about the filament. This plastic thread that looks like string trimmer thread is called filament, and this happens to be white filament, but what we're printing with right now is red filament. You just buy it that way. Of course, you could also take white filament and then you could just paint it red too, or paint it whatever color you want. So white filament is actually my favorite because you can paint it all these different colors, but that is what makes the 3D printer print. That's what we're printing, is this plastic, and the extruder gets it really hot, and that's how the thing works. Cool. Well, I'm going to show you a video, and then when the video's over, we're going to switch up some of our rotations so that we can have a different director and a different person on the camera. By the way, Alexis, how does it sound? Does the audio sound pretty good? Good. Excellent. Let's play that video. So what we're going to do is click desktop. There we go. And then we're going to switch over to Chrome. go ahead and play that. Very good. Yeah, go ahead and play that. So here is a really cool drone video. If you go on our SMS Technology YouTube page, you can watch this video and you'll be able to hear the song. I got the song muted out for this because we were having some bad echo problems earlier today, but I'll just narrate for it. You can put it full screen, absolutely. Good question, good thinking. So, drone operation, drone piloting 101. That's what we do in 7th grade and 8th grade. The students who you see in this video, watch this landing by the way, perfect, good job Hank. The students who you see in this video are my 7th graders and 8th graders, and they are demonstrating the active track mode on the drone. So the drone is actively tracking this guy as he's running away. It's one of our autopilot modes that we have on the DJI Mavic 2 Pro drone. And the drone did a great job of following him. Wow. Okay, here comes another landing. Let's watch Aiden stick this landing. Here it comes, here it comes. Definitely takes a little bit of skill to fly the drone, but I found that my students pick it up really quickly. And we have the perfect place to practice because we have this huge soccer field where there's no trees, no obstructions. Perfect landing. Look at that. So talented. I love it. All of these videos were shot by students using our equipment. Here comes Brady's landing. Watch this one. Boom. Okay, while this video is going, I think what I want to do is have people trade positions, and then we'll get a new camera operator and we'll get a new director. We'll do it that way. You can take those with you. And it's okay, because once we get pretty far into it, we don't need the headphones anymore. Cool, cool, cool. All right, you ready, Blaine? Nice. I highly recommend you check out our SMS Technology YouTube channel. We got all kinds of great stuff on there. So right now we're about halfway through our live stream, and I told my students if they want to give shout outs to their friends or say hi mom or anything like that, you can come up here and do it right now. So I'm going to get out of the way. Anybody want to come up and show us your woodworking project? Anybody want to come up and say hi mom? Nice. All right, nobody wants to give shout outs, but that's okay. That's totally fine. We got, come on up, come on up.
Hi, Mom.
Nice, good job, good job. Cool. Well, what else do I want to tell you about today? I've got a whole list of things that you might be interested in. Oh, what do I got for you? I'm going to show you some of these really awesome projects. Take a look at this. Let's zoom in and get a good shot of this. One of my 8th graders 3D printed this last year. And now, you know, a lot of times when people 3D print things, they're taking a model that they got off the internet and they're just hitting the print button. They're not actually making the model. You know, somebody else made it. Well, that is not the case here. I am very proud to say that my student made this thing from scratch. It is hard to get the autofocus to do its thing. What you don't want to do is you don't want to move the outer zoom ring. Don't move that outer one. You want this one is your zoom ring on the inside right there. So anyway, like I was saying, my student made this thing, and it wasn't like just something that he found online. Autofocus is having a tough time with that, isn't it? Let's see. Here, anybody want to model this one? Yeah. Anybody want to model that one? So don't touch this outer. Don't touch that outer. You can rotate this one. Who's hungry? Does anybody want an Oreo cookie? Oh, I'm so hungry for the Oreo cookie. Camden wants an Oreo. Too bad it is made out of plastic because we 3D printed it and then we painted it. We painted the stuffing, you know. Look at that. You want to model one? Here, model the windmill. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Super cool. And I'll go ahead and put this one in there too. If you're thinking, oh, this looks like a lightsaber, you would be right. That is a lightsaber. So cool. So cool. All right, cool. Well, I think I'm ready to play another video for you all. Put the lightsaber back on its holder there. Save the Oreo for another day. Let's play a video. So I haven't yet had time to tell Blaine very much about how to work all this stuff. What we're going to do when we play video is we want to go to desktop. And once you get desktop, it's now broadcasting whatever your computer does. I know, isn't that awesome? So it's broadcasting whatever your computer does. So we're going to go into Chrome. Okay, now we're going to go into the Lego Robots video. Go to that tab. Now we're going to hit play on there. Keep your mouse on, so it's going to be a lot easier. Now we can hit play. Good, there we go. Perfect. All right, let me tell you a little bit about this video. We recorded this video last year, 3 of my 8th graders, fine gentlemen, all of them. And this is a video about our Lego robots. So if you take my class in 7th grade or 8th grade, you will get to make custom Lego robots. You will get to battle with them in the cafeteria, which is amazing. And you can control them through the iPad, through Bluetooth. And they can do all kinds of cool things. You can make a robot where the arms open and close, like this one. You can make robots that smash things and robots that drive around. We can even go outside and battle outside. One of the things that we found, yeah, it's so cool. One of the things we found is that the robots, the wheels and the treads work a lot better when you're on pavement. So when we're on the track here, it's a lot easier to drive them around. Here we are testing them in the lab, making sure we got these things built just like we want. And they put this collector on the front of that one to try to prevent other robots from tipping it over. There's the iPad app that you can use. Yeah. Oh, we're getting close. Yeah, we're getting close. By the way, this video is on our YouTube channel. You're going to want to check it out. We have another video that I'm not going to show you, which is a 360-degree video. And if you watch that on a tablet or on a phone, you can rotate your phone around, up, down, left, right, and it will rotate you around in 360 degrees.
That's what
It is about the coolest thing ever. So make sure you check out SMS Technology YouTube channel. That's true. I forgot to say that. Good point, Diego. You can use your mouse if it's a regular desktop or laptop computer. You can use your mouse and rotate that thing around. Maybe we'll give that a try just to show people what it looks like, because it really is so cool. If you want, let's pause this video and we'll break out of it. Oh, I do kind of want to show you, like, look how bad, like, look how dark my face is right now, because we don't have any good lights, and in fact, you probably can't hear me because I'm not pointing at the microphone. But if I step back here, where I'm supposed to be, now all of a sudden I got lights on me, and now I'm pointing into the microphone, and you can actually hear me. Not bad. Diego just reminded me that if we watch 360 videos on YouTube with a regular laptop or regular desktop, you can still do that. You just use your mouse to scroll you around. So I might actually give that a try. Let's switch us over onto the desktop, Blaine. Yes, and we'll go back into YouTube. And let's see if we can find one of those videos. If you do this one, let's play that one. Let's full screen. Full screen. And now you can drag it around. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen right now is Blaine's got the mouse, and you can drag that mouse all around. See if you can try it. Drag that mouse around. Keep going all the way. Don't go so fast. Keep dragging. Whoa, that's the camera that I used to record this video. Keep going. Look at that. You can see the whole recording studio. Whoa, including the soundboard. Super cool. 360 video is a little bit tricky to figure out, and you have to have a good computer to do it, but we have that. And we have a really good 360 camera to record the footage. So, and then we decided, hey, let's take the 360 camera and let's mount it onto the Lego robots and drive them around the cafeteria. So that's what we did. Yeah, and you can keep rotating around, and you can see everything you want to see in 360 degrees. Look at that. So cool. Keep rotating around with the mouse. Look at that. All right, cool. Well, I think that's everything I wanted to show you today. I want to keep the live stream from getting too long, and I want to have time left for my students to go into YouTube and play this thing back, and we'll see if it worked or if it totally bombed. I hope it works. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.